Good afternoon, class. Today we're going to be discussing Macbeth by William Shakespeare. So this lesson focuses on the themes in Macbeth. The three main themes that we are going to discuss, which are by no means the only themes in this book, are fate versus free will, morality, and gender roles. The first theme we're going to discuss is fate versus free will. So first, before we talk about the themes in Macbeth, let's discuss what fate versus free will means. Fate means that something is predestined to happen. The character has no control. The events are going to happen anyway. Free will means that the characters have a choice to control the actions that are going to happen to them. For example, in this story, the witches tell Macbeth that no matter what he does, he is going to become king, which is an example of fate. An example of free will is that Lady Macbeth chooses to start the campaign against Macbeth for him to kill King Duncan. So there is a struggle between fate and free will in this story, because the witches say that it's fate that Macbeth is going to be king, but he also has the free will to commit the crimes he commits. So he has to choose to kill King Duncan. So what I want you to think about right now is, do you think that fate or free will is stronger in this story? Okay, so let's recap. The witches tell Macbeth that he is going to be king, which is fate. And free will is that Macbeth has to choose to kill King Duncan. But he also is forced by Lady Macbeth, which is Lady Macbeth's free will, to kill King Duncan. So there is a struggle in this story between how the two intermingle. The next theme we're going to discuss is morality. So what morality means is someone's morals, and if they think something is good or bad. So the main struggle that Macbeth fights with during this story is whether he should kill King Duncan. Because of his morals, he believes that it is not okay to kill his king. At the beginning of the story, Lady Macbeth decides to throw away her morals to further her husband in his social standing to become king. Macbeth has reservations about killing King Duncan, but since he is persuaded by Lady Macbeth, they decide to throw their morals away and pursue killing King Duncan. The last theme we're going to be discussing is gender roles. So, typically, in stereotypical gender roles, we have the male or the husband as the dominant character, and he makes all the decisions, he controls his wife, and he is the powerful provider. The stereotypical female roles is that they are subservient to their husbands, they are more domesticated, and they don't make any decisions by themselves. In this story, the roles are reversed. Lady Macbeth is the dominant one. She makes the decisions for Macbeth. She decides that she is going to, famous quote is that she is going to unsex herself and jump out of her stereotypical role as a woman, and she is going to inherit the male features to make the decisions and become the dominant one. Macbeth takes more of the female role, and he is subservient to his wife and follows what she says. So what I want you guys to think about is how you think these themes impact other parts of the stories and come up with some themes by yourself.